Seminar gonna have our own poster soon. What's it gonna be, M9? Don't come visit us. We don't want you. You are not good enough. Apologies. What can I do for you?
Hi,
You look hurt. Is
you
everything
kind of
alright?
fit the description. I'm quite alright. I'm just dealing with some pain. You kind of fit the description of somebody I was told that I need to talk to.
I see. Well, seems like you found me. What can I do for you, young man?
Well, people keep telling me I need to seek a therapist for... I don't fucking know what reason.
Well, first of all, that shouldn't be a decision made by others. That should be your own decision.
Right. Well, I don't know. Everyone keeps telling me that, Garrosh, you seem to have a lot of weight on your shoulders. You should really go and talk to, they said the doctor. So I'm like, what?
I see. Well, if you don't have anything else currently on your agenda, feel free to follow me to my office and we can have a chat.
Sure. I do need to stop by the marketplace to see if I can pick up a certain thrall I've been looking for.
But of course, it is actually on the way. I do have my office in Highlands, and I presume that you're talking about the market near Kingdom of Britannia.
Yeah, that one.
Well, in that case, our paths are very much aligned. But
Oh, hey, Apollo.
since... Oh, greetings.
Hello, Jonathan. Gosh, I thought you were resting.
I'm going for a walk.
Have you actually had a chance to see a physician? I don't know what condition...
Yes, you're looking at one right now.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're in good hands then.
Mm-hmm.
You
just
really
need to go
shouldn't
for a
be
while.
walking.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I can't sit in a fucking building for long periods of time. I have to walk.
Did you at least tell anybody where you were going?
No, because I didn't have any idea where I was going in the first place, except that I know that I need to go to the marketplace to go and pick up a thrall to help with the fact that now a lot of the shit that I used to be able to make is not able to be made anymore.
Let me guess. A brewer.
Yep.
I see. Myself, I'm a lumberjack and I've never been happier.
Lucky.
Indeed.
Yeah, just kind of been SOL pretty much now with this changes that happen, and now I can't make my best grade crates for trade.
I'm sorry to hear that. But what Apollo said is true. Sometimes when you're in condition like this, it is often worth it to at least leave a note that you are alright, you're just shopping, and you'll be back soon.
Apollo, I'm going out shopping. I'll be back soon.
There you go, take some of these.
Smartass.
Okay, thank you.
Just do me a favor, don't go out too far and just stay near the portals.
I promise that I'll
Hey.
keep him out of trouble.
Okay, Mom.
If anybody's a mom, it's Kyle and Molly, actually.
Yeah, well, fucking Molly's the aggressive mom that beats you until you listen to her. I mean, I'm kidding.
Nothing wrong with a bit
More
of
like
tough
she's
love.
the aggressive mom. She's the aggressively kind mom.
So instead of hugging, she will
Yes.
give you a rear naked choke.
Mm-hmm.
No, she will. No, she will hug you. It's just to be really, squeezy and tightly.
Mm-hmm.
Giggity.
So I'm going to get my coins for today and get those gems for you. Just don't do anything stupid, gosh.
Stupid's my middle name.
I know. I don't know whoever told you that.
I did.
I thought... I see,
Oh,
so it's a
Sorry for your mother.
Garrosh stupid health screamer.
Yeah.
That has a nice ring to it. I'll keep that in mind.
I've also been called Garrosh the Orc Screamer, Hell Screamer, which made no sense.
I see. I gotta say, out of all people, I only heard your name once and I was never able to forget it.
No, really.
It is
Really?
very striking. I like it. Alright,
Thank you.
let us go before it gets dark.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bakery shop?
Indeed, it's actually not too far from here, just this way. And it's absolutely marvelous. It's the one of the most beautiful buildings I have ever seen. Over there,
Is
near
it,
the
is
water.
it just down here?
Indeed.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go just fill my stomach.
Very well.
Make sure to bring those arcane gems. That's all I ask.
Fuck you. I'll put them in a sandwich for you.
Okay.
Oh, a swearing angel. Interesting.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I'm used to.
It's like you have a good influence on him. Alright, Highlands
Yeah.
portal.
Alright.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get caught in the dark, Doctor. The night is dark and full of terrors. Terrors.
Oh, I got through just fine this time around. Okay.
Indeed. Sometimes it's a bit iffy in this portal. In this particular one, out of all. But what can you do, really? It beats just
Right.
walking. So, what have you been up to? I heard there was another blood mage attack. I hope that you didn't get injured during that.
Oh no, it was not. Are you talking about at Ravenmore or Bjornheim?
I think I only heard about Ravenmoor's, but was there another one?
Yeah, there was one over at Bjornheim yesterday that ended abruptly, and then they moved on to Ravenmore.
I see. They went back to where it all started and where it's happening every day.
Yeah, honestly, every time the ley lines get messed up and everyone starts having those issues, it's become a joke now amongst everyone here that if the ley lines are fucking up, it means Ravenmore is under attack.
I see.
Mm-hmm. It's quite funny, actually.
It indeed is. Hello, Hunger
But hey,
Game.
at least they're holding their ground. I give them that.
Indeed. We are all grateful to Ravenmore that they are fighting for us like that. Because if they fall, then I dread to think who's gonna be next.
Probably be Bjornheim, and I'll probably go in a rage fit and murder 1,000 blood mages before I go down.
I see. You must be a strong warrior then.
Yeah. I mean, I just got done with a fight against 2 of them and killed 1 of them.
I see. I usually prefer a more running approach whenever I meet them.
Fair.
I try not
I'm
to
someone who...
test my luck too much, and I try not to antagonize them more than is necessary.
I don't try it either. But at the same time, I kind of stopped caring about that method because they hurt too many of my friends, and I'm done with that.
Indeed.
A lot of people from my home have come back home with massive cuts and almost dying from them.
And those were the lucky ones, because Miss Katinka, the Duchess of Pixie Hollow over there, she lost a close friend, Mr. Pan.
Was his first name Peter?
I don't actually know. I think everyone just called him Pan, but it was just a part of his whole name, I believe. But they were very close.
So I'm sorry for their loss.
Apologies, these
I think it's,
luscious forests sometimes lead me astray, but I think this is where we live.
no, I feel you. Sorry if I can't keep up. Not exactly
Of course.
able to keep up right now.
I apologize, I'll walk a bit more slower.
It's quite alright.
I think Apollo already...
By the way, just giving
worked
a
on
fair
him.
warning, I might need a bucket.
are you collecting water or anything else?
Trying to get all this black ooze out of me.
I see. I do actually know a physician who helped me get rid of my corruption when I was attacked and hurt by the blood mages.
No, we had somebody who used some divine light to help with everything.
I see. Well, in that case, you're
It's
covered.
gonna just exit slowly.
Yeah, it was the same with me, but my physician definitely helped me, and it actually cost her a lot of her own strength. Apparently, this corruption that these blood mages can cause on your body can be quite harmful to these clerics who are in tune with nature.
Yeah. Luckily, the clerics in our group haven't been suffering too much from taking care of it. But,
That is good to know. And this is my office. Come on in, Garrosh. As you can see, this is my poster from lovely Miss Avery.
that looks nice.
Thank you. This is where I keep my records about blood mages and about what I can do for my clients in this office, in case you're ever wondering.
You should probably talk to an individual by the name of Light. He's been trying to do research of his own. Maybe you guys can bounce ideas off of each other.
I am well aware. He is one of my clients.
Ah,
And,
okay.
and he is
Yeah.
dating one of my other patients.
Mm.
Have you met Miss Lucille before?
Yeah, she's actually been frequenting our place a lot.
So I've heard. Apparently she is attracted to adventurers like you.
Mm-hmm. Well, her heart's with Light, so...
But of course. But I do believe that it is in her nature to seek out any kind of excitement. And apparently your group can offer it, not just Mr. Light. Well, come
Didn't
on
know
and
about
sit.
that little bit, but alright.
Well, I heard that Dark Priestess can also be found in your group.
Not for long.
I see. Are there any plans regarding her?
I personally want to find someone to replace her because she's not been awake for a bit of time, and we received word that she's been notorious for disappearing for a very long period of time.
I see. That is-
Sometimes not even coming back.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's whatever. We got rid of Archon, so I mean, I'm half expecting her to just leave with him.
I see. I heard about Archon. What was it like being in a group with a demon and an angel at the same time?
Honestly, not as not as people expect. People expect there to be constant bickering back and forth between the two and them fighting each other, but in all actuality, it was just hi, okay, bye, and that's it.
I see. So, mutual understanding and at least minimal amount of courtesy.
Mm-hmm.
Allow me to close the door.
Yeah, but there's that. It's just kind of been feeling really weird at home with them there. So I'm just kind of glad that Archon we finally ripped his paperwork. We just have a little bit of a worry that we received a threat from him saying that he will make us pay for everything and all that stuff, and we're like, sounds like typical Archon of all bark, no bite. So we're just a little cautious about it.
I'm sorry to hear that, and being cautious is definitely a right idea. And it is unfortunate, since you were the ones who never really judged him. You merely provided him with safe haven, and this is how he wants to repay you.
Right? Like, we only ripped up his paperwork because of, well, the fact that he's been bringing nothing but bad for our group. Because of him, we haven't been able to get jobs at all. We haven't been able to make any money. And everyone kept looking at us with a strange look.
Indeed. And unfortunately, Duke Light had to deal with all this negative reputation.
Oh, yeah, big time.
It didn't really help his cause. So I'm glad that you have decided to do these necessary steps to regain your good name.
Mm-hmm.
And I do hope that...
Got a lot of replacements.
I see. Sometimes it's necessary to look around for people who are compatible with the rest of your associates.
Mm-hmm.
Recruitment can be a long process, but in the end it will be worth it. Sometimes you need to let some other ones go and replace them with others, and in the end it will pay off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we have a current new member in our group. She's a lady friend, and honestly been a good asset for us.
That is good to know.
So I'm happy with that. It's just there's one thing that just keeps eating away at the back of my head.
What is it?
There is an individual in our group that's been there for, well, before we came to these lands. Her name is Molly. I didn't know from her interactions with me that she had feelings for me. And now I'm with my lady friend, and well, now she keeps acting different.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that. Those feelings, when they are not mutual, they can lead to many awkward situations.
Yeah, it's just that she keeps trying to avoid me whenever I'm around this my friend. It's kind of awkward.
That is unfortunate, and that is not a way how adults should deal with these situations. It is only fair when feelings like this are developed, but it takes two to tango, as they say, and sometimes things simply don't work out, and it might be for the best.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of, she keeps being, I don't know, I don't fucking know even how to describe it. She keeps being weird around her, and it's getting to the point where I'm starting to think that she might do something stupid. And I don't really know what to do at this point.
Perhaps it would be for the best if you had a little talk with her. You can even send her my way, and perhaps I can talk it over with her and see what her intentions are. And if she plans to do anything stupid, then I'll be there and try to at least warn you or attempt to stop her.
Okay. Honestly, I'm really not sure why people kept telling me I needed to talk to you, but I guess... Sorry, this is probably out of nowhere to be talking that, but...
It is only natural to seek out help when you don't have anyone that you can share these personal details with. I am sworn to secrecy, not just by law, but I also give you my word as a therapist. And some people simply don't feel comfortable sharing this personal information with those that they are close to, because they might feel like these friends might then consider them to be different, and they don't want to ruin that impression. Some people consider this kind of sharing to be a weakness, but that is why I'm here. It is my job, and I don't take any money for it, so you really don't have anything to lose. I'm just here to listen and offer, hopefully, at least some kind of advice, if I can.
Alright.
What does your group actually do? I do believe that it is kind of in the name, but do you take contracts for mercenary work?
We do basically that. Any type of work that we can get our hands on, if it's killing someone, stealing from someone, reconnaissance, basically anything that you could think of, we would probably do it as long as we're okay with doing it.
I see. So you do have a moral code. There are certain lines that you wouldn't like to cross.
It's all basically in our rules. Our rules are do as you please and don't tell someone they can't do something.
Temper your expectations.
Something along the lines of that. Yeah. Another one is we don't kill children. We're
Oh my god.
adamantly against that, and we'll actually hurt people for doing so. Free of charge.
That is good to know.
And no matter what action someone takes, always defend the family. No matter what it is. Now, if it breaks against our moral code, you can expect us to retaliate against our own.
Of course. Has there ever been a contract that put you into that moral dilemma?
Nope, not once.
I see. That is good to know.
Not unless Light and them had something else to take from it, but I've never seen anything that would bother our morals.
I see. So any kind of contract goes to Duke Light first, and he assigns certain members to execute them.
Is that what he's been telling people?
No, I'm just guessing. Seeing if there is any kind of infrastructure.
No. What we do is we generally go out, look around, listen for anything like that. And then the one person will take on, accepting the quest and then going out to the group and explaining what needs to be done. And then we decide as a group who decides to go and all that.
I see. That is actually very... what's the word? Seems very fair, doesn't it? Seems
Everyone
like
gets their own fair share of things.
Indeed. And it also incentivizes you to look out for more clients.
That's what we've been doing every single time. I've been going around trying to get us jobs and all that. Most people around here are just totally against us working for them, saying we can do it ourselves and all that pompous attitude stuff.
I see. Well, unfortunately, due to the threat of the Blood Mages, I do suppose that you will get more and more offers for your services, simply just for protection.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what we were told when we came here, and that's kind of, like, as this may sound messed up, sort of kind of the reason why we moved here in the first place.
It is only fair that you look for a place where you will get the most amount of work. Of course, it's understandably a bit concerning because of the nature of this threat, but it is also only fair. We all need to work for our paycheck. No one works for free. Tell me about Miss Lucille. You mentioned that she's often visiting your place. What does she usually do around? Has she caused any trouble?
No trouble at all. She's been mostly in getting along with everyone in our group. Everyone enjoys her around. We get a good laugh out of it.
I see. That is good to know. And I apologize for asking. It is not me trying to spy on her. It is simply a professional curiosity as her doctor. I need to make sure that she's not causing you any troubles.
Yeah, no, understandable.
I do have a certain amount of money reserved for just these occasions. I feel like I'm responsible for anything that she might set on fire or stuff like that.
Yeah, no, trust me. She hasn't caused any problems for us. Matter of fact, she's over there helping Light design his room and has been at it for quite some time.
I see. Oh, so it's been Light. Tell me more about you, Garrosh. Are you here all on your own, or are there any family members that you can rely on?
I mean, besides the people at the villa, no. My family are either dead or off doing other oddities that don't follow with their tribe's ways.
I see. What are usually the tribal ways of your people?
Well, we stick honestly to basically the same way we do it in the villa. It's the same way we have in our tribe. We stick together. We're one large family. Even if we're a melting pot of all different races and the like, we generally keep to our own. We defend our lands, we defend each other, and we treat each other, well, like family.
I see.
Yeah, a lot of different things from home. Honestly, got a good idea of how different, different ways of life existed, or exist, I should say. Since a lot of them did take a lot of what they had from home into our group. We were an entire tribe sitting at 75,000 strong.
That is an impressive family member count. Those family gatherings must be a lot to take in.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Can only imagine
A lot of
doing the dishes for all these people.
Oh gosh, we never really dishes wasn't really a thing. We kind of just ate with our hands.
Of course. Probably for the best.
Yeah, most of the time we would just eat whatever we can get our hands on. Mostly what we have on our farms and everything like that. But occasionally we'll get a we would get a random case of stray worms, ground worms that come out of nowhere and try to engulf a good portion of us, but we outsmart them.
I see. Sounds like a lovely experience. I do hope to spend some more time with your people during these ceremonies. See it with my own eyes.
Oh, I wish you luck in finding them. I'm not exactly allowed back, so.
I see. Why would your kind be disapproving of your current actions? Seems like you're doing exactly what they are mostly known for.
Well, see, that's a story. We were a very, like I said, a very large tribe. But we weren't able to take on one of the threats that came our way. It was a group of Van Ghoul who came in and started slaughtering people, and eventually we surrendered and they enslaved us. And I wasn't going to stand by and let this keep happening, so I tried to form a band of my brothers to go and deal with the threat, and our chieftain basically denied me that and told me that we were going to sit here and just let it happen. That I wasn't going to stand by and allow this to happen, so I went out on my own, snuck into the Van Ghoul camp, and slaughtered every single one of them.
I see.
I came back with all their heads. It confirmed that I did the deed. And rather than getting a warm welcome and a thank you and all that, my chieftain proceeded to beat me to the ground until I couldn't walk and told me I was no longer allowed to be with the family, that I had to leave and be exiled to the lands.
Sounds like obedience and discipline is very high on the priority list of this chieftain of yours.
Apparently.
Even if it goes against rationality and probably sense of revenge that was very much justified if they were hurting your people so much.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was so confused on why I was being exiled. To this day, I still don't know.
That's the thing about politics. It can be quite messy, and there might be some deals and other things that we are not aware of. Some people prefer to play the game instead of take any meaningful actions.
I don't know. I don't know what his plan says, and honestly, frankly, I don't care anymore. I'm no longer allowed back, and that's fine. I'm moved on. I was found by Light and Cot, and they both took me in, and we all started up the Mercenarium. And then after we did that, we picked up the others. So we picked up Isma along the way, and then shortly after Isma, we picked up Molly. And we just lived peacefully for a while until one of our jobs had us residing in another land where blood mages were just now becoming a thing there. And because the fact that with Light's history, he blew up pretty much the entire camp. Burnt everything I had there. Everyone else's homes burnt down too. And here we are.
Indeed. I heard about this story from Duke himself. It was a terrible tragedy, indeed.
Yeah, well, I was pretty mad. My magnificent war camp is all gone, so luckily all of our money was saved.
At least something. I gotta say, Garrosh, you're full of surprises. Not only you're a strong warrior, but you seem like a strong character too. Your ability to move on from such a traumatic event in the past must have taken a lot of strength. But
Yeah, something like that.
even the strongest warrior and even the strongest person can have a moment of weakness. I'm glad that you allowed me to get to know you. I do believe that you must have a lot of very interesting stories. Or
Yeah, somewhat.
I can't wait to hear them all one day.
Mm-hmm. Tell you about the story about the snow elves and why we're no longer allowed in the snow elf kingdom anywhere. That was
boy.
funny.
Very well. I think this is a good stopping point for our first session, but I would definitely like to hear from you again soon. I would like to get to know. I would like to know more about your lady friend, and of course about this story about the snow elves. Sounds most intriguing.
Yeah. I'm not sure if actually you might have met my lady friend. Her name is Ulrika.
Ulrika, isn't that the one from Heaven's Wrath?
Mm-hmm.
I think I heard about her, but never really had a chance to actually meet her in person. But I heard great things. People of Heaven's Wrath are quite friendly.
So I've heard, even though still kind of pissed at Samuel for, well, first off trying to guilt trip me on something, and then calling Light the Duke of Rejects. Or sorry, Troublemakers, that's it.
I see. Well,
Yeah.
that's not fair, but hopefully your people will be able to prove that they can be valuable allies, especially in the times of war like this.
Mm-hmm. But once stories get around of me slaying one of them blood mages, I think I think things will start going in our favor.
Then you can count on me, and I will try my best to be as gossipy as possible about your exploits against these blood mages.
Thank you.
My pleasure. And thank you again for coming by.
No problem. Honestly, kind of just did it because I was asked to, but I'm not regretting it.
That's good to know. The Kingdom of Britannia, that of course you are probably right now on your way to, is just over there, not too far.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck trying to find what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. And be safe. And if you ever need any help, the Villa Mercenarium is located south of the Northeast Rec.
That is very much appreciated. I will keep that in mind. Thank you so much.
No problem. Oh, goodbye.
Safe travels, Garrosh. Oh, this was nice. It was like a very cool session, you know, exactly how it's supposed to be. Them doing most of the work, you know, just talking, and I'm like, cool, sounds nice, you know. And maybe like sometimes moderate the conversation, but this was awesome. He did a great job, you know. That we never really spoke over each other. That is usually quite rare. So I really, really enjoyed this session with Garrosh. They're supposed to lead you on a journey of their personal psyche. Exactly, Taylor. And hi, by the way. Sorry, I didn't say hi to you earlier. Yes, it was very nice. All right. Bifant, what kind of gift I promised to Beef? Remind me, please. It's okay. I know I'm like the estranged brother at this point. Taylor, you have no idea how much I would love to have you as one of my patients, you know. Even someone just irregular who simply logs in to have a session with me like once a week. I would want nothing more than that.